Welcome in. Welcome to Indie Chats and Tarot. Hello. We're going next with Gemini. Let's go. Thank you to all of you who have supported this channel. I really appreciate it. Remember, not everything will resonate. Take what does and leave the rest. Take what helps you to help yourself and leave the rest. Remembering you are in charge of what you let in life and what you do not. But is someone leaving you out, Gemini? Do you feel left out? Let's see. What's the message here today? What are some of the keys? Let's see. Messages for our Geminis. Page of Cups in the reverse, Seven of Swords. I feel like somebody very immature in your energy is leaving you out or playing games. But you come in with the truth. Oh, okay. We've got the Ace of Swords and the High Priestess in the reverse. You're coming in with the truth, but you're being subtle about it. Quiet. You've got a plan with the truth, or you're coming in with the truth, but you're not letting anybody know. You're catching people off guard. Sharp, Gemini. You're nobody's fool. Six of Wands. Yeah, I think you're going to turn the tables here on somebody who wanted you to not have opportunities, not live up to your potential in a situation. Have people believe lies about you. You're turning the tables here. Gemini, what's it about? It's about your abundance. People think you're too abundant. You have too many. You've had an easy road, an easy life, something like that. You've had too many opportunities. Well, you've worked hard for those. That's why you have. Two of Wands out here now, the Devil in the reverse. And you never stay where it's comfortable. You are always pushing. Okay, pushing for the next level. Yeah. I see you're on fire. But I also feel like for a lot of you too, this is a note. I'm hearing notation. This is a note to you to, it's time to move. Yeah, you've gotten too comfortable here. For some of you, that's what it is. And maybe you haven't realized that till just now. Yeah, it is time to push on, push forward. Four of Swords. You know, in some ways, this position, I do think this is career-based primarily, has burnt you out. But it's the same old, same old. That's why it's burnt you out. The same old, same old. It's time for something new. And you know it too. But on your way out, you're going to set this record straight here. Yeah. And then things move. I think you're getting them to move. I feel like I'm not taking any more of this, is the energy. I'm setting the record straight here. I'm turning the tables. I'm taking charge of the narrative here. I'm bringing in new opportunities. Liberating yourself from this toxic, same old, same old. Yeah, that's burnt you out anyway. It's burnt you out, like I said, because it's boring. It's the same old here. Yeah, you want something new, exciting. Ace of Pentacles. That is what you create for yourself. Or there is an opportunity here that will be brand new and abundant. I did say it has something to do with your abundancy. And someone leaving you out. Somebody wants you to feel left out. Like they're making a move for your position, or they're making a move for being you. Some sort of copycat energy here. You're setting the record straight on your way out. And with flair. Good for you. Yeah, somebody wants, a lot of people like you. This is very intimidating to somebody or somebody's, plural. And I feel like for some of you, this is new people coming in, and they don't like that the status quo includes that people really have always looked at you as a leader. Maybe you're up for this position and you didn't get it, but you should have, you know, and people are backing you as this should be our supervisor. And somebody new was brought in. I'm getting quite a few scenarios here, but yeah, you're just dusting off that golden star that you are and saying, yeah, moving on, but setting the record state straight before I walk out the door. But somebody did want to have people pull back and not like you that much. And they just naturally do. And it's been very intimidating to somebody who wants feelings to be held back with regards to you. I think you're saying, look, my happiness hasn't been here for a long time anyway, so this is somewhat of a blessing in disguise. And nobody's going to ever be able to take away your natural you, which is why the people love you anyway. You know, they're foolish if they think they can do that. But I think you're so beyond it. You're like, blessing in disguise, I'm moving on. 10 of Wands in the reverse, the Fool. Yeah, you're taking a leap. Absolutely. Absolutely, absolutely. This is a burden you don't need anymore. You're just putting an end to it. You can see that it's been just something you've put up with. Lovers in the reverse. That's been an imbalance, really. And I'm hearing get your goat, but also the situation doesn't appreciate you. It's not for you anymore. It's time to move on. So blessing in disguise for sure. 4 of Wands, yeah. You're meant to be celebrated with these connections, one in particular that is so fond of you and maybe crosses over into a personal realm, but definitely I'm feeling an element of you are to be celebrated. And that's part of the problem too. Like this new group moved in and they can see that you have a lot of pull with the existing workers because you are celebrated. People like you. 2 of Swords sideways. Yeah, they want to block you. They don't know exactly how to go about it, but telling lies is one way they're going about it. You're aware of this, though. Yeah, very clear on what's happened here and what you're going to say to set the record straight before you finish up there, the Hierophant. Yeah, I feel like you are just... You know, like with people, it's a moth to the flame type of energy. People just love being around you. And you have a lot of faith, too. So they feel that about you, too. Could have some healers here in this group. You know, people just like your energy. They like being around you. And so they just naturally follow you. You're a natural leader because of that. 9 of Wands. But instead, you know, this new group that's come in, new management that maybe hasn't earned it, or they haven't earned it in this environment, let's say. I feel like they've just treated you very poorly and run you down, run you ragged. Now, they may not know what they're doing. I think that's highly likely. But they're sure going to work you to death. So they're in a lot of trouble when you walk out the door. But by the same token, they haven't put the bigger picture together. They're just so concentrated on, we have to keep the attention off of you, the world. But you're going to close this out. Yeah. It's time for something new. You see that. You see that too. You might take your talents online. Possibility. New memories, new home. Could be traveling. What you deserve. Exactly. I feel like this message is very succinct. It's like, again, it's a blessing in disguise. You're not happy about it, but now that you think about it, you know, this has kind of been a blessing in disguise. The rose is grandmother energy for me, but also, you know, growth and plants and blooming and all that. And it's time to blossom and bloom into another area. And you've had to kind of figure this out in a harsh way or a sad way, but I think really you're glad for it in the bigger scheme of things, because you're like, yeah, not appreciating me here, trying to do me no good services here, trying to throw me under the bus here when I'm keeping things afloat. Definitely trying to keep people from being close to me, pulling back emotionally from me because I'm a natural leader. You know, just really pathetic, petty stuff that's you feel and should feel above it. It's time to move on. Time to move on to better, Gemini. That's your message. Please do like the video. Subscribe to the channel. I hope it's been helpful for you. And comment below. Would like to hear your comments. Always enjoy that. Always interact with my subscribers. Until next time, let's remember who we are and let's remember our self-worth. Thanks for joining me.